I am a modern day cowboy. I ride a steel horse, my guitar is electric, and my cell phone is my sixth gun. Hey, what's up everybody? I just want to take a couple minutes to tell you all a story. It's about a frog. And this frog, somebody wanted to cook his ass. But when they dropped him in the hot water, the boiling water, he just hopped out. He just hopped his butt out because the water was too hot. So the person who wanted to cook the frog, they decided to get smart. So they took a pot of water and warmed it up just a little bit to where it was just lukewarm. And they took the frog and they dropped him in the water. And the frog didn't hop out because the water was comfortable. So then they turned the skillet up just a little bit more to where it got pretty warm in the pot. And the frog was like, hey, this is pretty comfortable. I'm chilling. Then they turned it up a little bit more. And the frog was like, man, it's getting a little bit warm in here, but what do I do now? Next thing you know, the water's boiling and the frog was cooked. It was too late then. What I'm trying to tell you guys, these ride-sharing apps, one in particular, I'm not going to mention that name or the name of any other ones because I don't want to promote them in a negative way, a positive way, or in any other way. But these ride-sharing apps are evil. What they're trying to do is, first of all, they're trying to put taxi and limo drivers, truck drivers, professional drivers who follow the rules, follow the regulations, get their permits, pay insurance, pay their taxes, all this other stuff. And these rideshare apps have found a way to steal from them. Somehow it became legal. Now I realize that because of that, we need to change the law. Okay, but we still don't need to support these rideshare apps. Okay, they are out to take your job. They want to replace your taxi cab, your limo, your truck with autonomous vehicles. Some people are right, that's not going to happen immediately, but it's going to happen soon. And in the meantime, they have to fund their business. So all these rideshare drivers, I guess you'd call them, who are using their own private vehicles to make 34 cents a mile, barely gas money, and they still have to pay expenses out of that. They might be making side money, might be making a car payment, something like that, but they're not making a living. They're not able to make a house payment on that, support a family on that. Okay, but in the meantime, they're stealing from professional drivers. They may not realize this. They may not look at it that way. But these the official name for them is transportation network companies. These TNCs, they know it. And that's what they're trying to do, especially that one in particular that I mentioned. That was their whole agenda from the beginning. They want to put taxis, limos, and trucks. It's not the trucks. It's the brokers they want to put out of business. And once they put the brokers out of business, the drivers and the shippers and receivers, they're going to have no one to rely on but these apps. So if you didn't see what's going before, hopefully you see it now, and you understand why when I hear somebody on social media or on network television or whatever, when I'm watching a TV show and they write the name of this rideshare app into the script, I know why they're doing it. And yeah, Coke and Pepsi, they do it too. Pizza Hut, they all do it. But it's the point that I'm not going to support, promote, follow, subscribe to anybody who knowingly promotes these apps. Now, maybe you didn't know, maybe you didn't realize. So I'm going to say something. I'm going to let you know. If you continue to do it, I can't support you. I didn't watch Fox Network, Fox TV, for over 2 solid years because they were writing this rideshare app's name into their scripts. Didn't watch local news, nothing. I watched ABC instead. ABC is part of Disney. It's Disney ABC Group. Disney ABC Group just bought Fox. They bought Fox Networks, everything except for Fox News. And the reason they didn't buy Fox News was because Disney said they already had too many cartoon characters as it is. So they didn't buy Fox News, but they bought Fox. And maybe you noticed, maybe you didn't. I used to like American Idol, the TV show. You know, the first couple of seasons, I did like it. I did watch it. And then it kind of phased out. One of the first things Disney did was bring American Idol back. It's on ABC now. See, it's all the same company. But now that ABC has Fox, Disney ABC Group, which is the same thing as Marvel Comics, ESPN, all that stuff, you're not going to hear any of that rideshare app crap on Fox anymore. So I still can't say Fox without, that's the F word to me. Or at least it was for a couple of years. I didn't watch NFL or anything for a couple of years. Well, there was another reason I didn't watch NFL. Y'all probably know, but I'm not going to get into that. Yeah, but now that Disney has Fox, I can watch it again. I can say the name again. And that's good. So the only other thing I can say about this is that it seems like these are big companies and stuff like that, but they really aren't. They operate on what's called startup, and startup has to be reevaluated every couple of years. And the original investors, they have an opt to get out of it and stuff like that. This one in particular, there were two main investors, one very large one that they withdrew, and that was in the billions of dollars. So this is not good news. Don't believe the hype. I mean, I know what they say on TV and on they write these articles. They self promote to the point where it's ridiculous. They put out these articles. Yes, we're crushing limo service. We're crushing taxi service. They haven't said much about getting into the trucking industry yet, but they're there and they're planning to do that. And the reason they haven't promoted that yet, the same way they did against the taxi and limos, is because with the trucking, they're further off, for one thing, with the technology. They're not that far off, but they're further off. And the other thing is, they need you right now. They don't want to alienate you. They don't want you to be afraid of your job. But let me tell you, every one of you frogs out there, including myself, I'm in the transportation industry myself. I'm also a web application developer. I love technology, but just like anything else, it's the way you use things. You can have a gun, but you can be a bad guy or a good guy. These rideshare apps, these transportation network companies, they're not good guys. Be a good guy. And if it seems like you're fighting something bigger than yourself, there's always somebody else out there who is going to be on your side, or you're going to be on their side. You just got to let it be known. You got to get your point across. You don't have to be out there battling, but you can let people know, hey, man, do you know what's up? Do you know? And maybe they do, maybe they don't. But chances are maybe they don't. So just say something. And if you do feel like you're fighting something bigger than yourself or the team you're on, I just want to say one more thing before I end this clip. Those who never fight will be sure to lose. It's true every time. This is, what channel am I on? I forgot which screen name I'm supposed to use. This is Michael Hammer. Everybody knows me by now by my real name anyway. Anarchy Outlaw, MJH, the Notorious, whatever. Peace, God bless. Everybody have a great day and an even greater day tomorrow. Have a good one. I'm out of here. Peace, God bless.